All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about a problem that isn't measured in days or weeks, but in centuries. We're diving headfirst into Thailand's intellectual property system, and trust me, it's got a huge issue, something people are calling the 500-year paradox.
So let me ask you something. Just think about it for a second. You create something amazing, a new song, a brilliant app, a killer design. In our world where everything is instant, how long do you think it should take to get that idea protected, officially recognized? A year? Maybe a few months? A week even?
Well, what if I told you it was 500 years? Yeah, you heard me right. That is not a typo. Based on some pretty detailed projections, that's the real estimated wait time for one idea to make its way through Thailand's current IP system. 500 years.
In this image right here, this basically lays out the whole problem. It's the blueprint for that 500-year paradox. You've got this huge ambition on one side. Thailand wants to be a major digital hub. But then you've got the cold, hard reality on the other. A system where just getting one idea processed could literally take longer than some empires have lasted.
Okay, so let's get into it. How on earth do you even get to a number like 500 years? I mean, it sounds impossible, right? Well, let's break down the math, because it all starts with just the sheer mind-boggling amount of stuff we create today.
Get this. By 2026, that's just around the corner, it's estimated that just one person who's good with digital tools could generate something like 116.6 million creative works. Yeah, million. We're talking AI art, code, music. The scale is just absolutely astronomical. And this isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. So, you've got this tidal wave of creativity coming. And how many people are there to handle it all? To manually review, inspect, and process this mountain of digital stuff? 6. That's it. Just 6.
I mean, you don't have to be a math genius to see that this doesn't add up. It's not just a challenge, it's a flat-out impossibility. The source material even has a name for it, the 6-person paradox. And that right there, that's the heart of why the whole system is grinding to a halt.
So, what are the real-world consequences? What happens when a system is this broken? Well, it's not just about things slowing down. No, the fallout is, well, it's devastating for the whole country. First up, you get something they call an innovation graveyard. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's where brilliant ideas go to die. See, they don't even get rejected. They just get buried, lost in a line so long that you could live your whole life and your idea would still be waiting. Think of the lost money, the missed opportunities. It basically puts a deep freeze on creativity. And we're not talking about a temporary traffic jam here. This is what's being called an eternal bottleneck. It's a fundamental problem with the whole structure. You've got a system that was built for paper and filing cabinets trying to deal with a fire hose of digital data. It just can't cope, creating a chokehold that's pretty much permanent. Nithiroj Suwatcharateeranin, he's the guy who designed the new system we're going to talk about, and he doesn't mince words. He says keeping this old system around isn't just inefficient, it's, and I'm quoting here, the complete destruction of the country's competitiveness. So, yeah, the stakes are about as high as they get. So, the big question, how do you fix a 500-year problem? Well, you can't just throw more people at it or buy faster computers. The solution that's on the table, it starts with something much deeper, a total shift in thinking, a change in the system's DNA. See, the old way was all about control. You had one central group manually checking every single thing. It's slow, it's clunky, it's designed to create bottlenecks. The new way? It's all about management. Think automated, decentralized, a system built not to micromanage, but to handle a huge river of information and do it fast and at a massive scale. And this isn't just some vague idea, by the way. This new philosophy is all laid out in a formal, copyrighted process. It's officially called the Methodological Process for Global Identity and Verification Information Systems. It was developed by that same guy, Nithiroj Suwatcharateeranin, who's a strategic digital infrastructure designer. So we're talking about a fully fleshed out blueprint for a total revolution. Okay, let's pop the hood and see how this thing actually works. The proposal is like a master key, designed to finally unlock this 500-year gridlock. And it really stands on 4 big, powerful tech pillars. First up, a multi-language AI. This thing can process data in 180 languages at the same time, so boom, language barrier gone. Second, a supercomputing setup that can chew through massive amounts of data in real time. Third, it uses blockchain to create unfakeable timestamps, to prove who made what and exactly when.
And finally, number 4, it plugs right into modern digital assets like NFTs. Now, let's zoom in on that blockchain part for a second, because it's really the bedrock of the whole system. It's what creates trust. It gives you that global, unchangeable timestamp for solid evidence. It lets people manage their rights right on the chain, which helps stop theft. This system could actually become a model for other countries to copy. And this is super important. It's built with quantum-resistant encryption. So it's not just secure for today, it's secure for tomorrow. All right, so we've seen the problem, we've seen the solution. What's the payoff? What actually happens when you fix a 500-year-old problem basically overnight? Well, the impact would be absolutely transformative. You're talking about reclaiming half a millennium of lost potential. The benefits? They're huge. First, Thailand could go from being a data black hole to a global IP management hub. It literally gives 500 years back to the creators. It swaps out slow, subjective human review for fast, transparent, data-driven results. And it builds a digital fortress to protect Thai ideas from being stolen internationally. And the price tag for this total overhaul? The proposal suggests a licensing fee of 5 billion Thai baht a year. But this changes the whole conversation about cost. You're not spending money to patch up an old, broken system anymore. This is a strategic investment. It's about leasing the best system on the planet to save the country from the absolutely massive cost of doing nothing for 500 years. And all of this leaves us with one last, really big question to chew on. This 500-year paradox. It's more than just a paperwork problem. It's a lock on an entire nation's potential. So just imagine, what happens next? What happens to the art, the science, the economy, when you finally find the key, turn it, and a country's creativity is unleashed all at once?